morning where locals take the mic. Your neighbor, your favorite shop owner, maybe you. Business, community, culture, and whatever's on your mind over coffee. Let's start the day together. Powered by Lemonadio. Hello and good morning. Happy hump day to you.
Hello.
We've got Alycia Bisson, our grant writer extraordinaire here. We've got Lauren DiGregorio, Oplasis, Mama.
Hello.
And we are just really excited to jump into this show. Happy Earth Day to all.
Happy Earth Day.
I know. I wish I did something a little bit stronger, like gave out a tree or something. I am like so behind trying to just find anything since taking a real break. Like
Actual vacation.
I took a real break. I took 4 full days of not being on a device, not being tethered to something, not running around trying to put pieces together and just shut it off.
Just be in the moment.
It was a very hard reboot.
We're still rebooting.
We're like, come on, Bessie, you can do it. Get back in the groove.
It's glitching a little.
It's totally fine. But yeah, I still can't find my keys.
Oh my gosh. I might just have to close today and I'll stick around and
I put them somewhere safe. I just don't know where that safe is.
It's very safe.
You got those safe spots too?
Right.
Every time I put something in a safe spot.
I
gone.
really truly thought I hung them where all of the keys go in my home, but apparently that just was not the case, or someone is just really pranking me. Otherwise, it could be in this house also.
So is the car just been stuck in the driveway? You have a backup?
No, my son has his own set of keys.
Good.
Mine are like the
Good.
janitor keys that have all of the skeleton keys for all of the
master
things.
keys, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a problem.
A little bit.
Oopsies. We'll figure it out. So you guys have an Easter egg hunt. Yes, that's not a typo.
We do.
We sure do. I know. Easter was so early this year. So we wanted to, it's our 4th annual townwide Easter egg hunt put on by Shelby Palmer and her family. We're just all the volunteers. And yeah, we wanted to push it off because 3 years in a row we've had rain.
I know.
And we're hoping for a little bit of sunshine. So
Yeah.
it's still going to be dicey, but fingers crossed. So May 2nd, we are going to have our 4th Easter egg hunt.
And just let everybody know, how do you get involved? Like, because it's actually quite involved. There are maps, there are things, there's skillfulness to this.
It is. It's a lot of fun. So Shelby started the process of cutting out about 120 4-feet wooden characters.
Okay.
We have residents all throughout the 7 villages of Bourne that are hosting the characters. And then the volunteers have stuffed about 120 totes with 36,000 eggs. And each character gets their own tote.
I love it.
Every tote has something different. So you won't get 2 of the same things. We have 3 starting locations, one in Sagamore, one at Oplasis, and one in Katamet. Those are 3 different locations where you can pick up your map. When you pick up the map, you can then drive around to all the different locations, find your characters. And when you're ready to come to Oplasis, we will have a petting zoo, face painting, balloon animals, cupcake decorating.
So fun.
Pictures with the Easter
So
Bunny
much
and the
stuff.
chick. And lots of like free goodies and prizes. And this is free for the community.
Yeah, it's a busy weekend that weekend.
It
We've also
is.
got our first spring market happening at the Mashpee Farmers Market right inside of Mashpee Commons.
Gosh, amazing.
I know. So it's like we're all hoping for a nice day that day.
Yes, we are.
And also I've got the dance marathon later on that day. So it's just like bing, bang, boom. Like spring is here. Let's go.
Let's do stuff.
So this will be our 15th annual dance marathon, where it started off as everybody just comes and dances for 5 hours, and we raise money for the Women's Early Detection Fund, which was actually a fund started by my friend Jen Rako after her breast cancer survivorship. And it's a fund that's right now at Cape Cod Hospital, where anybody that wants to go and get testing done where it's not covered by your insurance can just request money from that fund to have it covered, which is really, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
And now it's a standalone fund, which is pretty, like, it's just something amazing that I know we all had a part of making this actually be funded on its own at this point, which is truly incredible. So this is our 15th annual, maybe even 16th. Jen, I'm bad with math, and so are you. But now it's become one of these showcases for dance studios all over Cape Cod. You know what I mean? You've got all of these costumes and beautiful artwork that you wear and you create
Yeah.
that usually you only do for one competition.
Yeah.
And so this dance marathon has become a place that we do a little bit of dancing, and then each studio takes a time being a leader and hosts like 2 songs and gets the little kids to get up and dance. And then they do their own performances. So everybody grabs a water and sits and watches them do a dance or 2. And then we get back to the dance marathon. It's amazing. And
So
we've got
cool.
even like Troop Mirage, which is my favorite. It's just this belly dancing group, and they're older women. And they come with like 1 million coin skirts.
Yeah.
So everybody gets like the little coin skirts and
That's
like
so fun.
tinkles a little and has a little bit of fun. So it's truly a magical evening, and it raises a lot of money for the Women's Early Detection Fund. So
That sounds
even
so
if you can't
fun.
go and dance, you can Venmo Jen $25 and support the cause. It's really just a fun night. But there's always something that I have to do before it. So for like the past 3 years, it's been Here Is in Transition, where I've driven for Ruck for Hit.
That's right. You have that, right?
So this is this weekend. So
Yeah.
I'm so thankful. Like it's
Oh,
not
you've
the
got
same exact
The
weekend.
1 week
Wow.
break.
And I'm not driving this year. But last year I was coming off of not sleeping for 3 days. So I'm watching all these beautiful dance performances and I'm bawling because I'm so sleep deprived, but it's so cute.
This is beautiful.
And literally, these women were like, "What? She really loves dance."
Go take a nap, Diva.
And I looked crazy.
That sounds like a really fun day.
It
But
does.
that's on the Easter egg.
But it
day?
was, yeah. That's on the Easter egg hunt day. But later
Next
on that
year, yeah.
evening, it's
Where-
like it's
Okay.
in
Where
the
is
evening.
it?
It's at Cape Cod Academy.
Oh, cool.
Very
So
cool.
it's at Cape Cod Academy. It starts at 3:00 and rolls into 7:00. We made it a little bit earlier, just so we're not up. Like the first one, it was 5 p.m. until midnight, and we're all like, we're dying. But you learn, you know what I mean? When you put these events on, what works, and then you shift into what actually works.
That's literally been the mantra of everything that we do.
Yeah.
Because you can't figure it out unless you fuck up.
Until you
Like,
do it. Yeah.
how can you learn to get better if it goes
Well, and that's it.
seemingly,
When you're not afraid to make mistakes
Yeah.
either and just try something.
Right.
I think that a lot of our friends, I know a bunch of mine that are just that in that analysis paralysis phase.
Yeah.
Where they're just not putting a little bit of action.
Yep.
And I don't know if you know, but Alycia has been working with us for the last 2 years, creating some magic behind some of the things that we do financially and helping us go for grants and extra dollars that we haven't been able to outside, really focus on how we're going to do that. So Alycia knows how I'm like, let's do it. Action. Like just do it, try it. Let's go. Because you won't get anything done if you don't.
Right.
She's amazing.
That's
She
the only way to
definitely
start.
helps reel in my squirrels. Alycia, what do you do?
So what do I do? So I come from a background in research and behavioral health. So I got my PhD from Brandeis in 2020. And there I did a lot of kind of large scale public health interventions. So programs to help people walk more. And how do we get people to walk more? People know that walking and exercise is good, but they still don't do it. So trying to figure out what is it for different people that is the barrier preventing them from doing that, and try to build programs to really get at that and really help people do what they need to do, but they feel like they can't for whatever reason. And so a couple of years ago, I found myself not wanting to go into research, not wanting to go into academia, because that's a life that you kind of don't ever get the opportunity to step back from.
Yeah.
You can never turn that off. And that really wasn't the life that I wanted. And so I was years ago.
Sorry.
It's me
I did it too.
again.
We both did it. Lauren and I both did it.
It's me again. So I started working with you amazing people and saw the great things that you wanted to do with your community. And I said, hey, why don't we take kind of my behavioral health expertise and put that behind the programs that you guys want to do? And part
Are
of
you
that-
ruining the day for that meeting? I said, are you
let's do
ruining
it.
the day? You're like, oh my God, why did I show up at Lauren's house that day?
No,
I know we met so randomly. It was by chance. You bought my friend's house.
Yeah, I did.
And that was how we met.
Oh, that's incredible.
I'm
Yeah.
really good friends with Laura McLean,
Yeah.
and
She
went to her house so many times with the kids growing up.
Yeah.
And then
and
she
Lara
was moving.
shared your Facebook page when you started to become an artist, and I
Yeah.
followed your story. And then you bought the place on Main Street, And me and Noah just showed up
Showed
one day,
up
and I
one
was
day.
like, "Hey,
Yeah.
this place is amazing. I've been following you behind the scenes. This is how I know you." And
Which
luckily,
for me is so weird because
Yeah.
you know all of my ailments and anxieties, and like I just want to do the good. Like I don't want it's weird knowing people follow that for so long.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm getting used to that, but it has been
Yeah.
an absolute blessing because you are now a part of Bourne Youth Council. You're our treasurer. She's done grants for us as well.
Amazing.
We're just having a lot of fun. Noah's known as Cheeks or Drums because he was the first 1-year-old to come into the studio, and he's been banging on drums ever since.
he has.
And how old is Noah now?
He is 4.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Alycia, he's really quite cute. And he's
He
so
is the
something.
cutest.
And it's just, you watch his beautiful blue eyes and you watch him like look at things and you can see his brain working.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He's always thinking.
It really is. And I usually say to you, like, sorry, I'm just mesmerized. So
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there, just so intrigued by everything this child's taking
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
He's going to open his mouth and never stop.
Yeah. No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Watch out for that.
He talks like a full-grown adult.
He is
He
so
Yeah.
smart.
actually will have like a full conversation with you, and you're like, "How is this kid?"
Well,
coming up
because
with this?
You're exposing him to arts and music and
Because
all
of
the
you.
things that make his brain grow. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And I think that that is super important. We sat and talked at a granular level about what it is that we wanted to do for our communities and why we're doing what we're doing as far as, the farmers market and the Bourne Youth Council and all the things that we're trying to do when the world gets crazy and big and stuff that we can't handle.
Right.
Then what can we do? Well, we
Exactly.
can do these things in our community.
Yep.
Yep.
We can eat a little bit better. We can support the people that are trying to make that happen for us.
Yeah.
And we can go and make systems where people can jump in and feel better, look better, be better, be more healthful. So thank you for being a mechanism for us to be able to do that. And you're going to be sharing that skill with everybody that wants it, which is lovely.
am. Yeah. So it's actually really cool. So I started with you guys. I've been doing it for almost 2 years,
Yeah.
I guess. And really along the way, we've learned by doing. And so we have a lot of lessons of what to do, what not to do, what worked, what hasn't. And so I've just been kind of building all of that and building a way to write grants that's based on behavioral science and that learns from all of the things that we've learned from. And so this is going to be a presentation at Mashpee TV. It's really a workshop. So I want people to come with an idea, and in that workshop, we'll build that idea into a program that you could then go and write a grant that's fundable. So really building kind of the programming around it. Who are your partners? What's your idea? What's the need? And so it's not, you're going to leave with a program that you'll be able to write a grant after you leave.
Yeah, that's nice for actionable steps for people, because sometimes it seems very daunting. It's a lot of questions. It's a lot of things, but there is a technique.
Yeah.
There is an art to it. There is a way to tell your story and get those finer details into the story where it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it's got to be actionable, right? It can't
Yeah.
just be a passion project. There was a grant that we had won a few years back from the Grassroots Fund. And so they asked me to be a grant reader this time. So that's how I kicked off my vacation. I read through 40 grant applications.
Wow.
Well, I was, I'm on a plane, I'm stuck here.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is perfect timing. I can like see the other side of this.
Mhm.
And then, holding the rubric of which they gave to pick what, and then give numbers
yeah,
and
really good insight.
and then going back and forth to being like, is this, is that this, did that meet that criteria? Did they do this? And go back and forth. And I saw so many wonderful projects, but really I only had one or two that I said, these could be candidates
Yeah.
because they checked every box.
Yeah.
And that was good for me to see that other side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that I can be more specific when I'm requesting funds for certain projects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's really one of the biggest thing that I've found is that when people are applying for grants, they think it's just the writing of the grant, but really what they're looking for is a program, like a start to finish program, and they want to know that you'll be able to do that.
Mhm.
You have a plan for exactly what you're going to do, what you're going to measure, how at the end of it you're going to show them that you've used their money well and that you've done what you've said that you're going to do. And so you can have an idea, which is great, but really to win a grant, you need a program. like a
Yeah.
whole start to finish program.
And if you're a creative like me and you don't have that side of the brain
Right.
that can actually sit down and analyze, like for me, if you ask me to write a grant, I'm going to look at it, get so overwhelmed, put it down, and not look at it again for like 6 months.
Yeah.
And so having someone like Alycia who has that brain capacity to really sit down, understand what it's asking of you. For me, it's German, like total gibberish. I'm like, nope. So it's been wonderful.
What does this mean?
We had a grant for a community dance. We're writing grants now to continue putting on free events.
I love it.
So if you're scared to do it scared, or get someone like Alycia in your corner to do it for you.
Yeah. So mark your calendars. It's next Tuesday at Mashpee TV. We do have a capacity on this one, so please get signed up. I will drop the link in this conversation afterwards, but I'll also post it on Lemonadio because it's being put on by Fresh by Local, which is a local county program. Thank you very much, Tara. She's fabulous.
She is.
Tara Racine, and she makes sure that we have all the things that we need in the farming and community adjacent with all of the farmers markets and all of the groups to support each other. She does a really good job of, not picking anyone's side. She's picking food side.
Yeah. Yep.
But also this grant writing can be utilized for any sort of nonprofit entity that is looking to better their programming.
Yeah.
And you've been presented with some exciting opportunities that we
Yeah.
you talk about it.
Yeah. So the most recent grant that I've written is for Bourne Youth Council to put on this Kindness Fest, which you guys probably heard a little bit about a couple weeks ago when you were on with Nicole.
We talked with Nicole for a little bit.
But yeah, so it's going to be put on by Bourne Youth Council, Kind Hearts for Kids, and also I Am For You Learning, which is it's a company that's also becoming a nonprofit, and that's run by Jim Mayer, who is the bass player for Jimmy Buffett's Coral Reefer Band.
So cool.
Which is just amazing. So how that kind of started is I have been a huge Jimmy Buffett fan for all of my life. And I found myself a couple of years ago not knowing what I wanted to do next, kind of at a crossroads. I started working with you ladies, and then Jimmy Buffett passed away, and I kind of dove headfirst into his music with Noah, who was at that point too. And Noah was so into it. He loved it.
Noah would come in the studio, request cheeseburgers in paradise, and literally go behind the drums, and he would drum along with it, knowing all the words.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
As a 1, 2, 3-year-old, like he's just it's so fun.
He was all in. And so I'm like, wow, this music is good for kids too. Like, it's not all drinking and partying. Like, there's actual substance to this music that hits not only for me as an adult, but for a 2-year-old. And so me being unemployed came up with this program where kids could learn music through Jimmy Buffett music. And so I kind of built this program and then found out that Jim Mayer had a kids music program. And so I sent him an email and I said,
She
That's awesome.
sent the email.
And
She just did it.
yeah. So I said, hey, I've been a fan for a long time. You're doing this kids music program. I just made my own. We should talk. And we talked. And then about a year later, he asked me to come work for him. So I've been working as his operations manager for about a year now, and kind of building up his side of the business and also building up his nonprofit, which he's gonna be at Kindness Fest too.
He is going to be at the Kindness Festival.
So fun.
Yeah.
In August, Kind Hearts for Kids is hosting their 6th annual Kindness Festival. We are collaborating with them as Bourne Youth Council. And as Alycia just said, Jim Mayer will be playing 3 20-minute sets. He's going to do some Jimmy Buffett songs,
So fun.
as well as some kids programming. And then a couple of days ago, you reached out to me again and asked if I would be interested in being on his nonprofit board.
Woo,
So
woo.
it's happening.
Because we don't have that many things to do in our lives.
It's just another hat. Just
Let's
give me
one more
another hat.
board.
What's one more?
Oh my gosh, no, but that's fun. This is when you get to weave all the stuff that you really just enjoy in life
Yes.
into your day to day, which is a nice place to be in. Not everybody gets to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, you could if you wanted to.
Do it scared.
Yeah, do it scared. So yeah,
You just never know.
I know. Well, I love that we're weaving all of this. And Kindness Fest is going to be August 15th.
15th, yep, with a rain date of the 22nd.
Okay. So we've got that to put in your calendar. We've also got the Easter egg hunt May 2nd. Put that in your calendar. And then coming up this Tuesday at Mashpee TV on the 28th from 4 until 6, we'll be over doing some grant writing with Alycia and our first workshop for that, which is being partnered by Fresh by Local, Mashpee TV. And us here at the Mashpee Chamber, if you're looking to do amazing things, we've got them for you. We've got a bunch of lunch and learns that are coming up. One specifically on how to train your robot, which I think is very funny.
Oh.
I know. This fabulous guy who is it's all about AI and how to utilize it in small doses to get the most impact, which I think that here we are in Earth Day everybody talks about AI, but nobody really talks about the underbelly of what AI does.
Yep.
And when you're sitting there mindlessly asking this dumb robot, you don't correlate the fact that it's dirtying waters and burning our environment on the back end of that.
Yeah.
So he's really saying to utilize how we're going to do this with the least amount of poison that we're putting into our environment.
Impact,
Yeah. So he reached out to me and I was really excited about the opportunity to have that because I know a lot of people just sit there and just ask stupid questions and just burn it away because you don't realize the impact that it is having on our environment. Good morning, Sharon. She says, all the things, ladies, egg-tastic. Sharon, you're awesome. I know. Her and I met a couple of times in like various walks of life of ours. And you just keep coming into my path. So there's a reason for sure. What else is going on with you? How's the studio happening? You guys look busier than ever now.
It's amazing. I went into this year stepping back, really trying to just get into my art again. I say stepping back, meaning like 2 years, I was really putting on events 7 days a week, getting people in the door.
Yeah.
People know I'm there now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to step back. And if you want to use the facility, they can book time. They want to put on a workshop. You can just reach out. Let me know. I'm going to be creating a lot more this year and just really getting into the community.
Love it.
And hoping that the studio will sustain itself. We have some incredible people that, I mean, it's all built on word of mouth. And I haven't paid for any advertising. And it's grown so much from people just telling what it is.
It's interesting that you said that because there's a huge shift in the way people are spending their marketing dollars. Obviously, we run a marketing firm and not all are created equal or the same. But we primarily focus on podcasts here at Lemonadio. That's what we do. We found ourselves in the financial niche. Yeah. So if you need us for that, come, I'll fix you. I love it. It's like the part of my work that I actually really do enjoy. It's like people watch those popping and picking videos. That's me with audio.
Yeah.
I'm just like, no. I find it really enjoyable. I was talking to Pete, another one of our entrepreneur friends, owner of Knockabout. And he's like, you got to outsource that. Like, that's that, you got to get rid of those. I was like, but I like that part.
That's my thing. Yeah.
That's the part I like. I will keep that. There's some of the video stuff that I'm like not loving, but now I've got a young whippersnapper that I think is going to be coming along to assist us in that space. I know a lot of people are worrying about summer jobs, what that's going to look like coming into the season. All the emerging numbers right now look really good.
Yeah.
Good.
So despite the bridge, despite the economy, despite gas prices, it looks like people are going to be choosing some nice small local vacations. So I believe that they are going to come. I think their spending is going to shift a little bit, but I think we're still going to have a really healthy summer for that. And I don't know if we could ever top last summer's 20,000 people at the farmer's market. That's crazy.
Same.
Right?
Incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
But something that is just 3 years
word
old.
Of mouth,
I know.
It's the whole experience, the vibe. It's not just a market.
We got the bad news last week that Sandwich is just not going to be able to do their farmers market this year, which is why the canal region needs to happen stronger this year.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to be involved in the canal region and really we're working to make that one bigger and better this year. It's going to be a little bit shorter. We're shifting the time. So I really think it's going to be a healthy farmers market this year. I think we've got another farm that's interested in coming along. So yeah, we're getting the nuts and bolts together. Brooke is really working behind the scenes to connect everybody and add some new faces to our markets this year.
And you have the applications up and going on the website right
Yep.
now, right?
Yeah, I've got to. Our websites are always a work in progress. I swear to myself that I would get this done this week.
It's a lot.
They're
It's a
looking
lot.
good though.
With grace.
They're better.
They're looking good. They are.
Well, you've been dabbling in website stuff.
I have, yeah.
She has really helped our good friend Dan De Silva from the chicken farm come into this century.
Yeah.
We love you, Danny, but you're not good at that stuff. You're a farmer.
Yeah.
Do your farmer things.
He admits that too.
100% though.
Yep. So yeah, I helped Dan build a website, and now you can sign up for his chicken CSA online. So you can get
very cool
fresh chicken. You can get you sign up for a month, and there are different packages that you can pick based on how much chicken you want. And you go there, it's very fresh.
I know. I just pulled one from my
processed within a
freezer right
day.
now. You see him walking around. You're like, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Hi, Tina. Good morning to you. And she said
Good
she's looking
morning.
forward to that as well. Yeah. So you helped Dan get that website together. And that was a perfect example, this story of Dan.
Yeah.
And he won't be mad that I'm talking about him because he's busy.
He's got too much to do.
But he was someone that when we were starting the Mashpee Farmers Market and trying to find farmers, we live in a town that there is really no farm. Sprout Farm, shout out to you. You do a great job. But you're just one small operation and we love you. We wish that you could be a part of the market, but you're very busy on your little farm as it is. And that's the one farm we have here in Mashpee.
Yeah, we need you to keep staying strong.
I know. So we need to bring food here. And so when I was courting people to come to this market, I said to Dan, please. And he's like, if I had really bad experience and I don't want to do it anymore. I know. And it just really made me sad. And I said, well, please come take a chance. It's a good group of individuals. We're all learning together. I've never run this either. Let's get rid of bad behavior and let's start this relationship fresh and please take a chance on us. And it was the best thing he ever did. He connected back with a Mass Ag group that we were working with and went back to school to work on his own business of the farm.
Yeah.
So he did this amazing class that was put on by the state of Massachusetts agricultural group. And we were so thankful that he took it. And here he is growing his business and thriving and ready to do more markets, bringing on employees. He's another person. And, he credits me for that, but I credit him for taking a chance to just say, I'll try it. I'll give it one more go.
And putting in the work, taking those steps. That's incredible.
It's better in person, but I feel like I'm the incredible shrinking woman in a movie. Hi, Jen. How do I get a new post office box key? Thanks. I'll be seeing you soon. No, it's a really good story. And more and more, there are wonderful stories like this that are coming out of these markets, coming out of our entrepreneur groups. Lauren and I both did E for All together. And Jen Christian has been working really hard putting together some mentors, and this has gone national. Which there's good parts about that, being able to do that and work in your business and not have to physically be in person or something. But also there are bad parts about that where you're not connecting to that core community that you're in.
Yeah.
And that's where Kristen has taken over Cape Tide and kind of covered that with small baby doses.
Yeah.
If you have no idea what we're talking about business accelerators, small business places where you can go and get help. Whether it's SCORE, Cape Tide, E for All, we have so many wonderful resources here. WeCan has programs. I think there are a couple more programs even.
It was literally the secret to launching my business. Again, back with I have the creative brain, not the smarts brain, and E for All taught me everything I needed to know to launch and run a business. So I'm forever grateful for that. And the programs are free.
Yeah.
And I think so many people don't know.
No, Tina, I never got in touch with the farmers. No, I need the meat products, people. We need the meats.
Who's got the meats?
I know. Well, I did chat with her. And once again, when you get busy in your business, you start a conversation, you start a dialogue, and then you're like, oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't get back to that person because life happened.
Yeah.
Like when you're actually farming animals and working on things, you're like, oh yeah, I have to run a business. That too.
Another hat.
Exactly. So I'll connect back with her and see if we can get this, because I guess she's got this tallow lotion now. that she has been showing. She showed me a couple of photos of her own like skin ailments
Yeah.
and how it's completely changed eczema and other stuff that people deal with, real like chronic skin situations.
Yeah.
That this tallow lotion that she has been having from her beef products has really been a thing.
That's
I've heard
awesome.
great things about tallow.
Yeah.
I really have. Yeah.
I mean, our food systems are always forever changing, right? It's good, it's good, it's good. No, that's bad.
Yeah.
No, that's bad, that's bad. No, actually, that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to follow sometimes what is truly good for you. Beyond the Yucca app, beyond the
Yeah.
like it, right? Are we poisoning ourselves with this next new product?
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
Do you
It's
use the
exhausting.
Yucca app too?
I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
So I originally was so uninformed, and then I had Noah, and he was like 1, and he loved the baby puffs, and so I was like throwing the baby puffs at him like he's a seagull. He loved them, ate so many of them, and then I saw this this report that was on whitehouse.gov website about how they were full of lead and heavy metals. And I'm like, are you serious? I've been giving these to Noah for the past 6 months. And then I kind of went down the rabbit hole and reevaluated everything I ate, everything we cleaned our house with, every single product that we interacted with. And so much of it's poison.
Yeah.
It's honestly, it's exhausting and so frustrating to keep up with. And so we're doing our best, scanning what we can. We switched to bamboo toilet paper. Like
I know.
I just heard about that one.
Yeah, it's never ending, honestly. But yeah, you got.
But it's
do what you
incremental
can.
changes. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's not an overnight thing. I think people here on Earth Day get a little overwhelmed by all of the things that we're doing, and stop with the judgment, please.
Yeah.
I know so many people in this realm that have like such severe judgment for things. We do our best with what we have.
Yep.
And if we can make some small incremental changes, like changing to bamboo toilet paper,
We're constantly learning. I mean,
or shifting out of using all of the plastics. We
Yeah.
no longer have, plastic cutting boards and things like that in my house. I no
Yeah.
longer use plastic Tupperware. Everything's glass.
Yeah.
Just because like that's the shift we've decided to make into
Yeah.
that space. We no longer use paper towels. We have like towels. And then we launder them once a month, and it's a pain. But once you get used to it, you're like, oh, this is
just
actually
normal.
really easy.
Yeah.
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 Once there's a system in place.
Yeah.
It's like the grant writing. It's like the business thing. Once you have a system that works, you're like, okay, this is not so cumbersome.
Yeah.
But it is those little shifts. And I'm super proud of the fact that we've removed the amount of paper towels that were leaving this house was absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
And during pandemic with my husband's hoarding, my garage looked like BJ's. It was not good.
Do you still have some stock left?
We're down to like a few rolls. Like
Yeah.
that's how ridiculous it was here.
Yeah.
But that's because I also was like, we have to stop. Do you see what you are wasting right now?
Yeah.
So painful.
I heard a crazy statistic last week that I may be off base, but it wasn't that far off. It was something like you spend $2,000 a year on paper towels. And
Yeah.
I was like, are you on paper
On
towels? You
trash.
throw them
Yeah.
away.
On trash.
Yeah. For
One
what?
wipe and in the trash.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty incredible when you're faced with your waste.
Yeah. Which then, if you look into it, they're filled with chemicals
Yeah.
and bleach and all this crazy stuff. So, like, why?
We all
Right.
just survived taxis around here, but I've like utilized that as okay, what do we learn? Take a look at those dollars. How
Yeah.
could they have been spent better?
Mhm.
But it's just that assessment when
Yeah.
you're faced with, oh my, that's a gross number.
Yeah.
We are disgusting. How much coffee did we buy last year? Oh, no.
Yeah.
To be fair, you probably need the coffee.
Funny thing, I wake up naturally psychotic like this.
Right
Like,
up
I don't
until the moment the head hits the pillow. yeah.
Legitimately.
Yeah.
I'm like, that just keeps me going. That's my midday slump. And I'm like, all right, I'm good. Refuel. Let's go. I don't know what it is that you're working on, but if you're wondering and you're flailing right now to put those numbers, to put those statistics, to put all that fun stuff together, Alycia is definitely your person. How do people reach out to you? Because you've just started your own venture. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm going to make this a business.
I did, yeah,
She's got
so-
a business card and everything.
That actually, I have to credit Lauren. So you need both sides of the brain. So I kind of had the business, as you call smart brain
Yeah.
side,
Yep.
where I'm like, okay, the systems oriented kind of stuff, the research. But then Lauren's like the dreamer that did her thing. She made her dream a reality. And then I'm like, you know what? She can do it. I'm going to do it too.
Yeah.
And so I really credit her to like me taking the step to actually do it. But you can find me on my website. So it's alyciabisson.com. And there it's my email. There's a contact form. So you can reach out to me and see all the different things I do. I wear a lot of hats. I've tried a lot of different stuff. I do some grant writing, like Stephanie said, some website design. I have worked with a national marketing agency for 2 years, so I know a little bit about kind of marketing and SEO, that kind of thing. If you need just help, you don't know where to start, reach out to me and we can make a plan.
Everybody needs a
Figure out
hired
how
gun.
to do it.
And if we have a lot of squirrels like we do, she'll rein them right in.
Spread thin is the word, Lauren. Spread
Yeah,
thin.
spread thin.
But it is not everybody can have a department in which they've got, a marketing director, an SEO director, a grant writing team. And like, this is kind of where we all fill in each other's gaps a little bit, which I think is really important to be able to be like, okay, I know the person for this job. Can you get this job done? Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Especially small nonprofits. Like people are expected to wear so many hats. And when people are already overworked, then the task of building a program and writing a grant is huge, right?
Mhm.
Like how can one person do that when they're also managing the nonprofit, doing the finances? Like it's too many things to expect of one person. And we're already so busy even outside of
I know
our
that doesn't even
roles as
include family life,
yeah.
right?
So just having somebody else to kind of talk through and put somebody else in charge of that so you can continue running your nonprofit or business is huge.
Yeah,
for
I love
people.
it. So I dropped Alicia's information here. Oplasis, if you're looking for a place to get down, party, have a good time, birthday parties for kids, birthday parties for grown-ups, go and paint something, a creative studio, if you will.
Jam
She's your
out.
person. How do people get a hold of you, Miss Lauren?
You can check me out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok at Oplasis or my website, oplasis.com. If you want to send me an email to rent the space or host a party, put on a workshop, maybe you want a spot in the gift shop, it is oplacesllc@gmail.com.
And you will definitely be seeing both of these ladies' faces at the Canal Region Farmers Market this summer.
Absolutely.
I'm really looking forward to summer. This weather has got to go.
Yeah.
Did you see the hail the other day?
I was out in it.
Yeah.
I went to a
Crazy.
listening session. The Enterprise has been doing these listening sessions to just ask people, how are you getting your news? Where are you getting your news? How do we serve you a little bit better? It was really a nice thing. And I'm driving there and all of a sudden I'm being pelted with hail. And I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
No.
Crazy.
This is a welcome back. I was just in warm Africa. This stinks.
No
Yeah.
kidding. And then someone took a picture in Wareham from Stop and Shop. It looked like a tornado cloud.
Awesome.
Like, I'll send you that one later.
Yay,
You
New
never
England
know.
Springs. You
Welcome
never know.
back.
You never know what you're going to get around here. If it's school vacation week and you're wondering, what am I going to do with these kids? We've got some fun activities tonight. Daniel Webster has got some music bingo happening over with Catherine. And also Callie will be hosting music bingo over at Timber Axe Bar. So there's bowling, there's axes, there's music bingo bar, and their pizza is phenomenal.
Yeah.
If you've not been to Timber yet in downtown Falmouth, it's delicious. Now I want pizza. All right, we gotta go.
Breakfast pizza.
What's up, David Issa? Thank you. Tina, the dreamer. I love it. Anything else that we need to get out before we go for the day?
I think we're pretty good.
I know.
Yeah.
We covered our bases. Everybody have a wonderful day. Do something kind for somebody. We'll see you at Kindness Fest. Make sure you book it. A little bit of Jimmy Buffett there, which I'm looking forward to. How cool is that?
Yes. Exciting.
All right. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.